Reverend Jesse Jackson was a product of the red clay of South Carolina. He is your son. And were it not for the shade of the palmetto trees, the man we honor today would not have existed.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here for News 19 at 11 here on air and also over on WLTX Plus. I'm Erica Glover. JR is out tonight. Who you just heard from there is Sonita Jackson, the eldest daughter of Reverend Jesse Jackson. She was one of this morning's distinguished speakers at her father's State House ceremony. From today's public visitation to the memorial service over at Brookland Baptist Church, video right behind us here, News 19's Jamin Wade is explaining how folks around the state and the Midlands, in our country really, are honoring this civil rights icon.
Dr. Reverend Jesse Jackson's body was being held at the state capitol, but here at Brookland Baptist Church was a memorial service where he was honored with several dedications by significant people here in South Carolina.
I don't believe his contribution is political. I believe Dad's contribution is psychological. That I am somebody restores the hope of a people who did not believe in themselves. I believe that Keep Hope Alive is designed for a people who had given up on hope. And with somebodyness and hope, all things are possible. And so Jesse Jackson brought the somebodyness to the equation. And that's why Jesse Jackson, Brother Felder, is the stranger. Because he restored a people's hope and changed the trajectory of their lives, and he sent them all to college.
Monday's public memorial at Brookland Baptist Church for civil rights leader and Greenville native Reverend Jesse Jackson provided a final farewell for one of South Carolina's native sons.
Was one of my closest friends who helped me launch my political career. And so I'm enjoying a relationship with 4 generations of Jacksons. And our children and grandchildren are carrying that relationship forward.
From musical selections to dedications, the impact of the civil rights icon spanned generations.
I am somebody because he told me I was somebody, and I believed it. He saw an abandoned teenager, and he and Jesse Jr. and the entire Jackson family took me in and trained me, paid for me to go to law school out of his own pocket. It wasn't a scholarship. He paid for me to go to college, and he did this for many of us.
Dr. Reverend Jesse Jackson's body will now make the trip to Chicago, where his final funeral service and final resting place will be held at the end of this week. Reporting in Columbia, Jamin Wade, News 19 WLTX.
All right, Jamin, thank you so much. And at the request of Jackson's family and members of our South Carolina General Assembly, Governor McMaster ordered the flags right here at the State House to be lowered to half staff from sunrise until sunset in honor of Jackson's legacy. Let's listen again to a portion of Sonita Jackson's thank you to Governor McMaster for what today stood for.
Mrs. Jackson and my siblings want to thank the governor of this state for extending to our father, to her husband of 65 years, the high and unusual honor of allowing his remains to rest under the gilded arms of this remarkable place, for lowering the flags to half staff, for allowing him to rest in honor in a building that would not allow him entry throughout his entire life here. Indeed, it is in this context that Governor McMaster has extended this honor to him, and for that we are most grateful. And let the record show that what the governor has done in granting this honor has not only added greater solemnity to the memory of Reverend Jesse Jackson, but it has also reinvigorated the hope that maybe, just maybe, integrity is not dead in the United States of America.